This is insane. This booth has a sealed copy of the Batman the Animated Series Tiger handheld. Now I have this one loose, but they got a sealed copy for 90 bucks. And I'm saying it right now, today's day one of the convention. If this is still here tomorrow, by the end of the day, I am buying this. I'm gonna try to get the price down, but I am buying this if it's still here tomorrow, because that is freaking awesome. So this is Ty's booth here at Game Jam, and he's got a lot of really cool freaking stuff. He actually bought a Sonic collection recently, so he's got a lot of really cool stuff. He's got this Sonic the Hedgehog lunchbox, which I've never seen before. It doesn't have the thermos. If it had the thermos, I would be tempted to buy that. But beyond that, he's got some really cool stuff here. This is look at this, Chris, a Batman personal CD player, dude.
Whoa.
How cool is that,
That's
dude?
dope.
That is really freaking cool, man. And he's got a couple of these really neat vintage Sonic night lights, dude. Look at that. Big money Bowman coming through with a Tiger handheld that he wanted to check to see if I had, and I don't actually have this one. This is the Power Rangers Tiger Barcodes version, got the battery cover and everything. Dude, I really appreciate you, man. And 15 bucks, I'm not even gonna try to talk you down. I think that's more than a fair price for that.
Yeah, that one's in real good shape too.
Dude, yes, this is awesome, man. I really appreciate it. This is going into collection. Marcello from GameCube Galaxy. I went and stayed with him for the weekend a couple months ago in Florida. And he was like, Matt, have you ever played Chef's Love Shack on the Nintendo 64? And I'm like, no, I know nothing about the game. I always pass it up because I just assumed that it was a really bad game. And he's like, bro, you gotta play it. So he popped it in, and no joke, we spent the next 2 or 3 hours playing this game, laughing our asses off. It's a trivia game, and it's hilarious. And in between questions, you play Mario Party style mini games, and they're actually really fun mini games. The vendor that's selling this, really clean copy, made a deal for me for 20 bucks, which is a fantastic deal, and this is going in the collection. This is really freaking cool, man. Like, it's literally like, it transforms your Game Boy with a joystick, bigger buttons, speakers for stereo, magnifying with a light. Dude, that's amazing. So over here at Travis's booth, and Jake, right? Over here at Travis and Jake's booth, they have this amazing Chibi-Robo display, which is, you know, it's in relatively decent condition. It's a little beat up here and there, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, you never see these things anywhere. Super rare, so that's really cool to see. Also, this game is amazing. But Travis, I want to give you some of my money because you have Dragon Power on the NES, and we kind of talked about this because this is actually Dragon Ball. Why did they name it Dragon Power again?
So I don't know if it was something they had trouble getting the rights to, or it was more so they felt like this was better marketing of like a kung fu guy, you know, because I feel like in the 80s and early 90s, like ninjas and just kung fu and Karate Kid and all that stuff was like hot, and Dragon Ball was relatively unknown, even though I did watch Dragon Ball as a kid and loved it. But it's one of those two things. It's the exact same game. They just sprite swapped a few things, like Master Roshi, Bulma, and Goku. You know, clearly is in the game, but they swapped them out. So, but all the enemies are the same. Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Let's do it, man.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna get a little something for Devin, a little something I think he'll like, and I'm gonna grab him a couple of these movie pins. Now these are legit movie pins from, you know, when the movie's released. This one's 2002. This one looks like 2001. Super freaking cool. Spy Kids, I know that's a movie Devin has a lot of nostalgia for, and of course, Spider-Man. Okay, folks, this is super cool. I have never actually seen one of these in person because it's so stupidly rare. And Scott Squatch has 2 of them.
There's variants.
2 of them.
You gotta collect
Wait,
the
there's
variants.
Dude, I didn't know there was a variant.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You got the characters for Zero on the front of that case, and nobody on the front except for a big old, you know, the eyeball and the little Resident Evil 4 advertisement. But
yeah, stupidly rare, dude.
these are sealed.
Which is insane.
So they're going to be impossible to sell because of that, because no one's going to want to pay those prices. But I figured to bring them to the Resident Evil themed convention.
Right. True. But dude, I've never seen these in person. I've always wanted one for the collection, but I can't pay that kind of money right now.
Hey, dude, trades. I mean, there's always that.
It's a good point. I do it.
Knock it half off.
I have a tote full of really cool game magazines.
Okay.
Goodiez has recently added price charting data into the app, which will make it very easy for both resellers and buyers to check the prices of the games before they buy or sell them. So what you want to do is open the app, click the search bar, go to title, and let's say there's a specific game you want to look for, like Super Smash Bros. Melee. When you do a search for that game, it will pop up and it will show you the loose, complete in box, and new price charting prices right there in real time. You can also do a little bit more wide searches. Like, let's say I want to pull up every Mario game on the GameCube. I'm going to type in Mario. I'm going to go to filter, Nintendo, console, GameCube. And then boom, we now have every single Mario game on the GameCube, and I can see the loose, complete in box, and new prices for those games. This is going to be great if you are out and about at a flea market, a game store, a video game convention, and you want to make sure that you're getting a decent deal. And also for resellers, if you're out and about buying games and you want to make sure that you're getting a deal where you can make some profit. This makes it a lot easier for you to get those price charting prices without having to go to pricecharting.com. I made my way back around to Ty's booth because a couple of cool things caught my eye over here. Check this out, dude. I had no idea that this was even a thing. A Simpsons Homer Etch-a-Sketch. $25 sealed in the package. Have you ever seen this before, Chris?
Never
and
seen
his
one.
Dude, his eyes are the knobs.
That's clever.
Chris, something caught your eye, dude. What is that?
It's one of those old. This is like a FMV game.
Oh, is it FMV?
I think so. It's got Mark Hamill and Malcolm McDowell in it.
Have you ever seen that before?
Never seen one of these in person. Yeah, it's
dude,
crazy.
I bet it sucks though. Most of the FMV games sucked.
Yeah.
Whoa. I am over here at Jake and Travis's booth, and there's something super cool over here that I've never seen before. I had no idea this even existed. Check this out. This is a Zelda Ocarina of Time, like scooter, like skateboard thing. Have you ever seen that before, Travis?
I have, but man, it's you never see them too often. And they did make two of these. This one has Link shooting his bow. The other one has mostly Ganondorf on it, but it does have a few of the other characters. And so,
yeah, that is super cool. How much you selling that for, Jake?
A couple $100, I'll take it.
Yeah, a couple $100.
Yeah.
Dude, if I wasn't going for GameCube games, I would be really tempted to buy that.
Yeah.
The only thing is, though, if I rode that, what are the chances that I would injure myself? Pretty high. So I collect for the PS5 pretty heavily. Okay. And you have a PS5 game that I've never seen before called The Forgotten City at $10, and it looks like a pretty cool game, man. Yeah, it looks like something that's right up my alley. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that from you.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Add it to the collection. So Jake has something really cool over here that he wants to show me, and I'm actually gonna buy one. So check this out. He has a box full of these MGA Mini Classic Super Mario Bros. Handhelds, all brand new. Dude, that's a really cool find. Did you get a pretty good deal on that?
Oh yeah. I got these from a guy who had a bunch of Game Boy printers,
nice.
Game Boy cameras, and he happened to have these. Said he worked somewhere. He brought them home. Been sitting in the basement for a while. He pulled them out. Luckily, I ended up with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And how much did you want for one of those?
I'll take $30.
Dude, $30 is more than fair. I will not say no to that. I love these little handhelds like this, man, especially if it's anything like Nintendo related. Dude, I'll go crazy for it. So I appreciate the deal on that, man.
No problem.
Seriously. All right, so you guys saw me show this Batman the Animated Series Tiger handheld earlier. that me and Chris found at that booth. I couldn't resist. I went back for it on day 2 here at Game Jam South to see what kind of deal they could make for me. Sticker price was $90, got it for $75 cash. That is a super good deal on this, and I'm so happy to add this to the Tiger handheld collection. You guys know I love collecting for the GameCube. I'm going for a complete set, but I also like collecting GameCube oddities. And these awesome gentlemen over here have 3 GameCube oddities that I've wanted, actually 2 that I've wanted for a while. 1 I didn't even know existed. We got the Mario Party 5 plush dice, still in the packaging. These are super rare. You never see these. I've always wanted these. Then we also have the GameCube calculator, which I know Marcello from GameCube Galaxy has one of these, but this is the GameCube calculator. Super freaking rare, really awesome piece. And then lastly, we have the piece that I did not know existed, and that is a stopwatch, right? It's a stopwatch. Yeah.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Mario Kart Double Dash GameCube stopwatch, and it looks like, yeah, it's never even been used. The tab.
I pulled it out of the bubble wrap today.
Yeah, it still got the tab in it, dude. The sticker price was what? It was
I think all added up, I think you said
$280. So he cut me a cash deal of $60 off, $220. I cannot say no to that. That is a fantastic deal. I thought that I made my last purchase of the day here at Game Jam South, but I forgot that I went to Picker's booth on setup night, and I was like, hey, set this aside for me. It's these cool little Game Boy Pokemon toys. I'm like, hey, set this aside for me. I totally forgot about it. And this man comes over here and he slams it down. He's like, give me $10.
Yeah.
Give me $10. So yeah, this is officially my last purchase here at Game Jam South from Arkansas.